Hello?
Hi. Hello. Hey,
Derek.
Marcus. Yeah.
What's going on, man?
Not much, man. Just kind of hanging out here in Los Angeles.
Yeah. That's where I'm originally from. I'm over here in Las Vegas, though, so I get it.
Chilling. Ah, nice. Heck yeah.
So, what parts of LA did you guys grow up in? Or are you from other
Well, I was
places?
from other places. Well, I'm from Los Angeles myself. I was born and raised here, like in like Eagle Rock, Highland Park, maybe even like Atwater and stuff. Kind of moved around in these little neighborhoods.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, the drummer's from Torrance, and one of the guitar players are from San Diego, and the bassist is from Buenos Aires, Argentina, and the other guitar players from Texas, Carrollton, Texas. So yeah,
Cool. So, you guys started in 2018, right?
yeah, yeah, 2018.
So, how did you guys come together?
It's really through like for the most part social media. I would say it's kind of like a very modern kind of what's that term like uh, like recycler ad kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
um, so I mean but it's funny. It's all through some sort of connection. Like I've been following Dane, the guitarist, for years before I ever met him, just because I was a fan of his guitar playing, and then um, and their current singer was a guitar player of mine a year prior to when there was their singer and stuff. It was just like some weird connection. So yeah, basically through social media it was like, hey, can you come out and audition? But we all have this weird kind of like connection to it. And the bass player Franco, he's from Argentina, so he was on tour and just so happens to see the ad at the right time. He just like went in one day after a late show and like auditioned, got the part, and I say like it's an audition, like it's like a big prestigious thing to get, but it really wasn't. It's more like, hey, do you want to be in our band? And he was just really interested, and I just loved like the guys. I just wanted to be in his band. We were all in already so many bands, but this one really stood out.
Love it. When you guys had like those first rehearsals and auditions and stuff, like what like did you go into it like kind of having a sound already, or did you just get you like started jamming and you just it just kind of naturally came out as like kind of a classic sounding style?
That's a great question. I actually thought, like, I remember when I first went in to meet the guys officially, they had this kind of cool vibe already going. It's really rock and roll. It
Mm-hmm.
was really almost borderline punk, and I was like, this is really cool. But like, is there anything groovier you can play? Something a little slower, maybe like if you're like a rock band in the '70s, kind of, and
Yeah.
they did. They played some stuff there and like some cool vibes there, and oh, dope, this is cool. So that's what kind of made me want to like join. I was like, all right, cool. I love the rock and roll and I love the groove. And but I wouldn't say we had our sound yet. We were like the. It's funny, like our band name Classless Act. It was definitely in that original like first meeting. I was like, whoa, this is very Classless Act. Like this is very like rock and roll. So like but now, like, it took us a whole year and a pandemic to like kind of hone in on what we really are, which is like it's just like a little more
Mm-hmm.
songwriting kind of, and like just like still like have an edge, but like very much focusing on like honest truths and like maybe a little alternative, a little more modern, just a touch,
Yeah.
and like a more grooves and stuff, and yeah.
Okay. Is there a main songwriter in the band, or is it totally like a full band effort every time?
It's definitely a full band effort.
Yeah.
For a while there was like one or two guys that were just kind of doing it, and like I myself would bring in full songs. I'm a singer, so I would just bring in like a whole song written, something maybe from my past. The
Mm-hmm.
bass player, he's a singer songwriter. He would bring in a whole song, and but now it's like we all just kind of really collaborate and contribute, and it's like cool. like everything.
When was your first show as a band, and where was it?
First show was probably, uh, oh yeah, it was the Ride for Ronnie event, 2018 maybe, 2018 or 19.
Yeah.
It was like in May 6th. It was on my mom's birthday, and that was our first official show. Like we haven't even played anywhere else yet. We just happened to like jump on the bill, and we were pretty good. Um, but yeah,
Still working out the kinks.
yeah, totally. I mean, to this day, we are. So, but yeah, no, that was the Right for Ronnie thing. It was like a crazy weird thing. And then after that, we started playing a lot of little clubs, little bars, little things to like. After that was a good experience to be like, oh, we got to play smaller places too.
Oh yeah, no, I think it's definitely necessary for everybody. I mean, and for some reason, like, it's more nerve wracking playing in front of 20 people than it is like, hundreds or thousands, right? I don't know why, but it's like every face is like you see every face, like everyone matters in that small environment.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, so did the Dorothy opportunity come up first, or did the Def Leppard tour come up first?
Def
As far as the
Leppard,
opportunity.
yeah, that's the Def Leppard, Motley Crue, Poison, Joan Jett opportunity came up first. It was like it was something where we were just so blessed to just even be recognized and noticed, and we've only released the song, but we had our whole album like recorded, so we kind of just like sent that in and like talked to management and really try to get in there, and we got that. So we had that since like last year, but we couldn't really announce it. We couldn't really promote it because of what's going on, the pandemic. So with that's in June. We were like, okay, we got to find another tour. We got to make sure we're ready for this and really kick ass. And so we're just asking everybody as a band. We're submitting everything to everyone. And Dorothy, who is a complete badass, like she like runs the show.
Yeah.
And she got back to us personally. She's like, all right, yeah, jump on tour. So like we're not really getting paid at all, just because there's really no money. She's doing it independently and everything, but like just the exposure and the practice and like just like she's doing that for us. So like we really appreciate that. And yeah, this tour was essentially to get ready and really make sure we're ready for the big one.
Fuck yeah. So how, like, Def Leppard is literally like my first memories of everything, not just music, but like when I was like 3 years old, I was like loving Def Leppard. So I would take it to heart, obviously, if I was to open for Def Leppard and the Motley Crue and Poison and Joan Jett. So what, like when you were told that this was even going to be a thing, how did that feel?
Oh my gosh. Like, I didn't think it was real for a long time. I thought it was like fake thing, and I just didn't think it was real. Like, at least if it was in, like, when it was suggested, I was like, yeah, okay, come on, let's go play some more clubs. And but then we got closer and closer to the date, and it really seems like it's happening. We're finding out, like, the band situation, we're finding out the hotel situation. I'm like, wait, this is crazy. So it was just this, I mean, to this moment, I'm just like really like just so grateful, so blessed, and I really feel like there's like destiny really is a thing. Like I think we all have a beautiful like I just became way more spiritual, if that answers the question.
Sure.
So yeah, so I'm just so grateful, and I just want to like show the earth how grateful I am for that in the universe. Like, I've just been, and as fun as it is, there's a lot of discipline that goes into it. So like, we're all just trying to stay healthy, practice, and really hone in, focus, do whatever we can, do the press, do the videos, do whatever we can to make sure we're ready for this tour.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Do you have a roundabout date when the album will drop?
I think right on the tour set. So like June, like mid-June.
Okay.
That's like the whole album. Yeah.
Looking forward to that. That's just,
Oh,
it might be June, but that's, that'll feel like a week from now, so.
absolutely. Yeah. We've been sitting, like I said before, we've been sitting on this album mastered for maybe over a year, like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Just been kind of sitting on it. We didn't want to release it without a tour, so this is kind of the most ideal tour ever to release an album.
Yeah, you couldn't, and for it being the first album, I mean, you can't really ask for anything better.
Yes, exactly.
So, I have a special question, especially from one Angelino to another.
Mm-hmm.
Where are the best tacos?
Oh my God! All right. I don't know if you've heard of Avenue 26 tacos.
No,
Have you?
I have not.
All right, they're pretty incredible. They're like $1 tacos,
Perfect.
or like $1.05, maybe $1.50, maybe if you need the money. But like, they're just the best freaking tacos in LA. There's like, that's like if you want tacos, I would say, and they make it like on a big, like either trucks, and they're all over LA, thank goodness, because they're like straight. They're really good and healthy, and like, but they're street tacos. So like, they make it on the street, and really good. And but then there's also like, if you want a really good torta, my personal favorite is Sal's.
Mm-hmm.
There's one on San Fernando and one in Glendale. I think it's El Sauz, S-A-U-Z. It's just, their tortas are amazing. And I would vouch for those two. There's a bunch of amazing spots. Like I live in Cypress Park right now,
Mm-hmm.
and if you walk around the block, there's like in a house, like in a family's home. On a Sunday, they'll just set up a thing and just sell it to their neighbors. And it's like $1 quesadilla or $1 this, pupusas and stuff like that. And those are really good. So if you go into like little neighborhoods in front of someone's house, those are probably the best as well. Sure.
And you can't beat the shopping cart elote, right?
Oh, God. Yeah, of course. The best.
And parking lot tamales.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You know it.
You're speaking my language, Marcus.
So have you been to Vegas?
Yeah, I've been there a couple of times. Had
Yep.
my fun.
You haven't played in Vegas though?
No, I did play one show, but it was right off of Vegas. I can't remember the name of the theater, but it was with Ted Nugent once.
Okay.
And,
Hey, that's cool.
yeah, it was like it was an outdoor venue, but I never got to play like the cool, like in like Vegas, like downtown Vegas or anything. I've always wanted to.
Well, I mean, it's coming up soon.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
right, one of the Dorothy shows.
right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pulling it up too, just to be safe. But I'm pretty sure. Probably on our way back, actually. California. So, yeah, well, there's Reno, Nevada. Oh, man. We might not. Oh, no, but probably with. Well, I'm sure. Yeah, either with Motley or Dorothy, we're going in Vegas. Sure.
Okay. Well, I mean, I know you are with the Motley show because that's going to be at the freaking stadium. So,
Yeah. Right.
I'm definitely looking forward to that. And
Yeah.
I hope to see you guys, obviously.
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah. Are you guys going out? Are you going out?
I'm hoping to. I mean, it's definitely on the bucket list for sure.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, we got to say hi. Like, you just got to message me or contact whoever. We got to run out and say hello.
By all means, let's do it. Let me take you out for some tacos,
Dude, is there any good tacos in Texas?
In Texas, um,
Vegas,
they,
Vegas.
I mean, I'm more than sure that there are in Texas because it's down there by the border. But there's definitely some good tacos in Vegas for sure.
Oh, great.
Like I wouldn't say that if I didn't mean it because you know
You're from LA.
that's right.
Yeah.
Is there any specific places that you're most excited to play on the tour? Like any the cities?
Yeah, I mean, well, now that you mention it, Vegas sounds freaking awesome. Um, I'm excited to like go to like well, actually here at home, like SoFi Stadium, like that's just like it goes so far for me, like emotionally. I've been thinking about that for so long. I'd
Sure,
love to play
of
here,
course.
yeah, SoFi, and I saw the Stones here, so I was like, whoa, like if I could touch on that stadium, that would be insane. And but no, but I mean, other than that, like I there's there's probably like maybe Cleveland. I know we're doing like the First Energy Stadium there. Like I've never been to Cleveland, and I hear it's a great place. And like the Wrigley Field in Chicago, like that's legendary.
Yeah, totally.
Um, yeah, so I'm just like these little like cool little places, like all these like I just always wanted to. There's a Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Like,
Mm.
geez, like I just really want to go there. So, but yeah, most of all, most in particular, SoFi here in LA. It's just like where I was born, where I was raised, Inglewood. So
I,
good.
I grew up. I mean, I lived all over LA, but I kind of grew up in Southgate and Long Beach, and then I moved around everywhere. I lived in the Valley and Torrance, and I graduated from Redondo actually, and then
Oh, cool.
Vegas is just kind of where I've been all this time afterward. But have another
Oh,
question. What are your thoughts on Staples Center becoming crypto?
wow, man. I don't know. I mean, that's just. I mean, to me, it felt kind of like, oh man.
Like
But at the same time,
we're never going to call it crypto, I mean,
yeah.
it's Staples Center.
Oh my god. Yeah, exactly, exactly. It never really changed, at least here at home.
be,
Um,
be like changing
yeah,
Madison Square Garden to, you know, Bitcoin.com arena or something. It's like that's Madison Square Garden, like
I know. It's just so weird. I don't know. I guess I don't know. I have really no comments on it. I know it's kind of the future. I just it's just so weird.
it is. It totally is.
Yeah.
So you mentioned seeing the Stones. What is the
Yeah.
what's your most favorite concert that you've been to?
Ooh. Ooh, that's a good one. Let me see. It's either like um. Let's see. Well, the Stones was actually freaking up there, and that was just recently. So it's like either the Stones. I really enjoyed Guns N' Roses.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I saw both, like one pre reunion and one with just Axl. Like I just thought they were both really well done.
Yeah.
Uh, but and man, I know I'm leaving something out. I saw Stevie Wonder play Songs in the Key of Life, top to bottom, and
Wow.
that's my favorite album from him. So like he just like that was just incredible. And yeah, as far as like big old concerts. Uh, Other than that, like and there's this guy Francis and the Lights that I just remember. Like I saw him like at a pretty rough time in my life. Actually, I got to just it was just him on stage, and he
Okay.
plays like keyboards and he plays the tracks and but he jumps everywhere. He's like all over the stage. I think that was in El Rey Theater, and he just really just so captivating, and he just really teaches you to be yourself. So that was Stevie Wonder, Francis and the Lights, Guns N' Roses, and the Stones are like the top four, I would say.
Awesome. It's not a bad list at all.
Yeah.
So, for the people who don't know Classless Act, what do you say to them?
What do I say? What do I say to the people? Uh, man, that's a hard one. I would just say, like, welcome to the show. This is gonna be like a big, giant. No, I don't know. Hold on. Let me say that again. I mean, I would say welcome to the show, and you sit back, relax, and witness the class of the Classless act arrive.
Alrighty. Rock and roll, right?
Rock and roll, baby.
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
Alright, dude. Do you have anything else to say?
No, I think I'm good. I'm kind of chilling.
Okay. Well, I will leave it on that note. And I wish you guys all the success, all the best. And you got a great head on your shoulders. You're a positive kid. And like I said, rock and roll, man.
Hell yeah, rock and roll, easy peasy.
I
Thanks so
appreciate
much,
your
Mark.
time. I do. I appreciate you talking to me. And so I look forward to seeing you guys.
Heck yeah, I look forward to those tacos in Vegas.
Absolutely, dude. I'll hit you up soon.
Thanks, man. See you soon.
All right, dude. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.